Good morning, everyone. It's the last day before I go home to Gogledd Cymru for the Christmas holidays. Cymru am byth. Actually, you may have no way of knowing if that's true by the time I upload this, because as I speak, I have a backlog of like 4 or 5 videos that I've recorded while walking to uni and then haven't had time to edit, because recording doesn't take away any of my productivity time, because I'd be walking to uni anyway, whereas anyway, that doesn't matter. I am speaking English today because I'm talking about the English language, and I've given my fair share of critique to the French language, and occasionally off screen to Spanish, although as I said in the video, I love Spanish compared to French right now. I'm finding it so much easier. But I think it's only fair that I give my first language its deserved criticism as well. English, you're no better. And there's so many examples of stupid things about the English language that I could bring up. But one of them really struck me yesterday, and I just have to talk about it. Because this isn't even like one of the classic ones that people bring up. I feel like the classic go-to in terms of like what's wrong with English is like the OUGH. You know how you've got like cough, enough, through, though, and there's like 8 different sounds that combination of letters can make. And I agree, that's stupid, and it would drive me crazy if I was learning English as a second language. However, a completely different one that I've never heard anyone else complain about, but it just struck me yesterday because I was in a translation lesson. I was just reading the notes that were on the board, and my eyes fell on the word people. And do you know the phenomenon called jamais vu? It's like the opposite of deja vu. It's, you know, a thing that you have seen before many times, but you just look at it, sometimes a word, you just look at it and you feel like, I feel like I've never seen that before. What am I looking at right now? You can't believe the word is spelled that way, but it is. I was like, people? P-E-O-P-L-E? Why? Like, I know why. Well, I can't, I have a vague idea of why it's spelled that way. It's like, you know, the weird 3 languages in a trench coat that is the English language, but what, like, if I was learning English, it would drive me crazy that there's words like that. And what's more, there's another stupid thing about people, which is, no, like people the word, not people the people. There's another stupid thing about the word people, which is it's the plural of person. What do you mean the plural of person is people? Like, that's the worst one I can think of. Like, even other irregular plurals at least like have the original singular form somewhere in, like child, children, or like, I don't know, sheep, sheep. Like, person, people, they're completely unrelated. Also, the thing that makes the plural of person even more ridiculous is there's also a word, persons, which you sometimes see in like a lift when it says maximum 8 persons. And again, as I said, if I was learning English as a foreign language and I was like, what's the plural of person? And someone said, it's people, but sometimes it's persons. And also, there is a plural of people. There is a plural of the plural people, which is peoples. And that came up in our translation. And I was like, oh, as I said, like if I didn't already speak English, if I was trying to learn English and I came across this, it would probably make me give up altogether. Person, persons, people, peoples, as in like the peoples of the Balkans was the example in our translation. And again, it makes sense in my head, but only because I'm so familiar with it. Like, in terms of if you were actually designing a language, this would be like F- language design. English, fix everything about your language, please. I guess I could start. I am one of the speakers of the language. I guess I share 1/1000th of the responsibility for fixing it. So maybe I'll just start saying persons in every context and then it's I don't know. Is that going to help? There's bigger problems in the world.